welcome to Nordic by Nature. I'm Mikis from Enfuce, and opposite me is Dom from Featurespace.
Hi, nice meeting you.
Good to have you here. So tell us a little bit about yourself and Featurespace.
Well, I'm based here in Copenhagen. I've been working with Featurespace for a few years now and taking care of our new business here in the Nordic and Eastern European markets. And Featurespace is a fraud prevention and anti-money laundering detection company. We monitor billions of transactions, as well as we do it in quite a different way than anyone else out in the market. We look at what good is. We profile good behavior and then make sure that all the bad stuff stand out quite quickly.
And so today we're at the Nordic FinTech Week. What brings yourself and Featurespace here?
Customers. It's always good to meet your customers and just get that reconfirmation that they are very happy with us, and that if I can assist our customers with anything they would require, as well as always interested in hearing news. I'm kind of happy about technology myself, and coming here, it's my third time at Nordic FinTech Week. Coming here, seeing all the new popping up companies is quite interesting. All these solutions, point solutions, and the larger players as well. Yeah.
You mentioned customers, meeting customers. We're actually a client of Featurespace ourselves. We've been using your platform for financial crime prevention for a few years already. You're a leader in this space. How would you say that you do things differently to actually make an impact in the payment space?
Well, our goal is to score every transaction in the world, first of all, right? Second, we want to keep the world a safe place to transact, and we are doing it by looking at good behavior instead of bad behavior. Our, as you said, leader, our models, they are not degrading like usual models would do. You would build something, then profiles and typologies of fraudsters change, then you have to redo your models, you have to look at various different technical bits that I'm not going into, and then redeploy. Lots of time, lots of spend, right? Featurespace delivers your machine learning and true AI in a way that it automatically redeploys itself or learns itself from all the inputs, and then gives you that high performing curve that you want without any downtimes. And of course, we're very nice people to work with as well.
It's always the people at the end of the day that is really important as well. So you mentioned AI, and AI is something that has been discussed a lot at this event as well. If we flip on it, it can be used and is used for financial crime prevention, but what about criminals? Do you think they are going to use AI and leverage that to actually create fraud themselves or utilize it? What do you think?
Unfortunately, they are already. Unfortunately, they already are using AI, and I would say, yes, we talk, and we've been hearing about AI all day, from early morning till now. Everyone's talking AI, buzzword, yeah? But criminals are using Gen AI, they're using deepfakes, they're doing all sorts of things, and problem with criminals is that they are on the forefront. They're always finding new ways to steal the money, new ways to find the weak spots of banks, of processors, of fintechs, you know. And customers, I would say, lots of them have no idea how to and what fraud is and how to protect themselves. So that said, when I was referring to what good looks like in the beginning, that's where Featurespace is different from majority of the market. We look at what is good at that person. In that way, we're very simply and quickly able to catch these fraudulent transactions. We are able to raise an alert, and in the end make the end customer happy because it doesn't affect them, or hopefully also your investigation teams make happier, because then you would get quality signals, you would get quality out of the detection system. So I would say that, and maybe the other part about AI and criminals, it's I don't know about you, but just yesterday I received an email and also a message, like most people do, written in a really nice Danish language. I'm, by the way, here from Copenhagen, so it was quite interesting because I bought myself Steam Deck, right? Some time ago, and it broke. Then I had to chit-chat back and forward with people, and then I was expecting a package. I get a really nicely written email and say, here's your parcel, please provide us some more details, you need to pay for shipping. You know, I was about to click on that email and provide all the details. Well, luckily I didn't, because then I realized that, you know, it's not as easy, and how many people do? A lot.
They've become so good, at actually mimicking what real looks like. We're interestingly at our company, one of the tools we have to train our employees is we can get fake emails, but created by an anti sort of fraud company that then trains us in being able to learn and see what is not a proper message, but what's actually suspicious, which is important. Lastly, so when it comes to innovation, we're at Nordic FinTech Week. Every year there's a topic that's buzzing and that's a key word. What do you think is going to be next year's key topic? It can be anything in the fintech space.
Oh, it can be anything. Well, it's interesting. A couple of years ago, everyone was talking about crypto this, Web3 that, a little bit of AI. This year, there isn't a panel discussion, there isn't a keynote that isn't mentioning the word AI. I have heard Danish FSA talking about AI and how are you supposed to use it. And how very interesting, and it was mentioned also about Gen AI. Then somebody in the crowd were talking about Web3 and about how crypto is put through the blockchain and all that stuff, and it's actually not been, not been commercialized that well yet. So I think in the near future we might, of the buzzwords, if not talking fraud at all, we might maybe see AI, Gen AI, we might see crypto, maybe these two topics coming in a way together. Because I also have noticed there are quite a few companies here at the place that are still playing around with Web3 and with blockchain. So I think that might come up, and of course fraud. It's one thing that I've learned. We've been meeting several people around Nordics here lately over the last weeks. One thing that I've learned myself is that fraud is on the rise. Mobile pay, for example, have now done what P27 were not able to do. We have banks, everyone is suffering from fraud. So I think AI will definitely keep on being the topic for next some time. And potentially, Web3 will come back in a flavor.
Super insightful. Thank you, Dom, so much for taking the time.
Welcome. And thank you for the sauna.
Of course.